Y'all, if y'all don't know, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. This is the season of love. This is the season of, let me put up with my baby mama just because I don't want to be lonely that day. This is the season of, let me put up with my baby daddy and let him come over and cuddle with me and Netflix and chill because I don't want to be lonely on that day. No. If you're single, embrace being single and take yourself out and do something for you and love yourself. You do not need nobody else to come in and taint that one day just because you don't want to be single. This video right here will give you all the tips and tricks and how literally to feel special, feel wanted, and feel needed. Not by nobody else, but for yourself and by yourself. And then when everybody asks, bestie, what did you do for Valentine's Day? You know what you can say? Loved on me. Period. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Now this video is all about being single for Valentine's Day. Now, I am not like a lot of you guys. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got no boo for Valentine's Day. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna be that girl that tried to rush into something with somebody just so I can have a Valentine's Day. Don't act like some of y'all don't do that, because I have definitely done that in the past. When I deal with somebody legit in January just so I can make sure I lock him in for February. Yeah, Now, the crazy part about me is Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays other than my birthday. February 10th, 2 days. Hello. However, about 4 years ago, I actually was cheated on Valentine's Day. Yeah, you heard it, on Valentine's Day. And so ever since, like, Valentine's Day for me have been like so bittersweet. Now, this video right here is literally all about being single on Valentine's Day and some tips and tricks you can do to make you feel loved, wanted, not alone, appreciated on Valentine's Day. And also, too, you do not need a man or a woman on this special day. Like, you don't need a man or a woman on this day. Literally, all you need is me, myself, and I is all I got. In the end, that's what I found out.
I sent a good morning text to myself. All this flex ain't good for my health. So much cake, give a man diabetes.
Now, a lot of y'all like, best friend, go back to you being cheated on Valentine's Day. Now, I know y'all want to hear this because y'all nosy. But I'm going to tell y'all because y'all my besties. But before I tell y'all, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell all your best friends. And if you want to join the best friend community, because I'm your best friend, like this video. Okay. So it went like this. So, story time. So it was literally maybe about January 12th. Me and my ex legit was, honestly, things were bad between us. Like, literally, we were having a really rough patch in our relationship. And so he left the house for about a week. He said he needed to stay at a hotel, clear his head. And by all means, do what you need to do to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Get our relationship back on track. That's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was being a good girlfriend by allowing him to honestly breathe, figure out himself so he can come back. So he calls me February 13th. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, Maya just went to her dad's house. He's like, all right, perfect. He was like, get dressed, put on something really nice. I got his reservations at a really nice hotel. I guess it's like a steakhouse attached to the hotel. And then we're going to stay at the hotel, whatever. I'm like, okay. So I was really excited to just kind of, make up sex, you feel me? Kind of get things back in the groove, you know what I'm saying? Get back in touch with my partner. Now, mind you, we were together for 3.5 years before this time. Maybe 2.5 years before this time. And literally, I'm thinking, okay, boom. I remember driving home, giving me a little bottle of wine, sipping my wine, taking me a cool little shower, shaving, doing my hair, making sure edges was right, making sure I was smelling good. And in the process of me getting dressed, in the process of me drinking my wine, in the process of me taking a shower and getting myself together, something was in my gut feeling, in a pit of my stomach, telling me something's not right. Now, you know what that is. That's called intuition. People call it intuition. I call it God. You know what I'm saying? If you're not spiritual, call it intuition. Whatever. I call it God. I feel like sometimes that's God whispering in our ear, telling us to open our eyes, pay attention, and relax. You know what I'm saying? And be still so we can honestly understand that's going around, right? The common sense is going around. Because, for some of us, common sense ain't that common. Amen? Like I said, I remember getting this uneasy feeling in my pit of my stomach, and something told me to call him. I called him, he didn't answer. I didn't think nothing of it. Literally, I get dressed. I'm sitting on the couch, lotioning up. I call him again, he didn't answer. I'm like, okay, don't think nothing of it. He's done this before. 30 minutes into the time for him to pick me up, I text him. It literally just said it's sent. Text him again, just says sent. Send him again, sent. I'm like, what is going on? I call him, don't answer. I'm like, what the hell? Literally, I'm getting mad. Y'all know the madness that we get as women and men, where we feel like when somebody's trying to play us, you know what I'm saying? That anger that we get, like, is she trying to play me? And it's nothing like feeling like this person trying to play you and feeling this small, because you like in your gut feeling like, man, I knew I shouldn't have got dressed. I knew I shouldn't have wasted my time. I knew I shouldn't have fell for this trick. I should have listened to my first mind and bought me some Chinese food and laid in his bed and literally went to sleep. Like, literally, that was the plan. Give me some food, lay in the bed, watch some, special victims unit, and go to bed. Like, that was the plan. Like, like I said, I was already upset with him prior, but this is the reason why I did it was because y'all like, well, best friend, why you didn't listen to your gut feeling? Because I'm thinking, why ignore his gesture of wanting to try, right? Like, why not? So anyways, I wind up getting super mad, taking off my dress, putting on my sweats, putting on my shirt, literally sitting in front of the TV, mad as all outdoors. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I took myself to, I got in my car, played me some music. I remember crying all the way, literally, to Cheesecake Factory. Crying. And actually, I'm going to see if I can try to find that video. Because literally, I made a video. So I'm going to try to find a video. If I can find a video, I'm going to put it on here so y'all can see. How good I looked and what he missed out on. And so I remember like crying and listening to my music, and literally as I got to the parking garage, I thought to myself, cheer up. Valentine's Day is not over. Like, literally, you have the whole weekend to yourself. Your daughter's with her dad. Like, make the most of this Valentine's Day. And so, like I said, I put on my leggings. I put on my cute shirt, and I treated myself to Cheesecake Factory. I remember I got me some pasta. I sat at the bar, drunk me this like pink cocktail. And then I wind up getting me some, it was like a cookie shop, not that far. I got me some like nice gooey cookies. And literally I drove home sad, a little bit defeated, but honestly in a better spirit, because I had a feeling like this may be the last year that I'm gonna be with him. At that time I already made in my mind that I'm going to, like, the next time I talk to him, like, we're done. And so now mind you, this was around the time, this was like around COVID season. So this was literally, like COVID shut down like in March. Literally, like I said, this was in February. So this was like a month right before COVID shut down. And so I I'm driving home. I'm talking to myself, whatever, driving. I get into the house or whatever. I'm eating my food. I'm watching my TV or whatever. And I'm literally crying in bed. Like, literally. I don't know if y'all ever been there. Like, literally crying. No matter how much I'm trying to make myself believe that I'm okay. Literally, I feel so defeated. I feel... It's bringing back memories. Like, that's how I felt. Like, and so, do you know that he called me literally 5 hours later? Talking about what am I doing? What am I doing? 5 hours later? 2:30 in the morning? What am I doing? I ain't gonna lie. I know some of y'all like, but best friend, you should ignore it. Nah, I called him. He didn't answer. He texted me instead. Now y'all know what that means. If you call somebody and they're fully aware to text you, they can't. I knew he was on some shady stuff. Literally, the next day I was like, you know what? I gotta do better. So I woke up, literally, played me some Kelly Price around the house. Took a shower, did my hair. I went to go get my nails done. I remember going to the grocery store, buying me some flowers, buying a pretty vase. And I remember him calling me like, can we talk about this? Because I know he been around me long enough. He know what I'm at. I told him I have nothing to talk about. I'm done with him. I'm done. He's like, nothing happened. He got caught up at work. Now, y'all know I didn't believe this, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. So he's like, can I come over to talk about this? Literally, he comes over. He's trying to push up on me. Literally, boy, bye. And I remember something was just off about him. And he claimed he had to work that night. And make a long story short, I remember like 2 weeks later, I get this random phone call from this chick that says... she was with him on Valentine's Day. They went to like this comedy club. He bought her flowers, and they wore matching outfits, and blase. Now, mind you, I know every Let's Talk About It video, when I mention this relationship, I always say I'm going to give y'all an earful. When I tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all all the tea about this relationship. But yeah, that was literally the first Valentine's Day for me that I was like, you know what? Screw love. Screw Valentine's Day. Screw men. Whatever. Like, I gotta figure out how to make this work. How for me to fall back in love with Valentine's Day again. Not let him literally sprinkle the depression on my Valentine's Day. Because like I said, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. Right? So I literally had to get back in the mindset of like, you know, you ever hear somebody say, well, devil, I'm not going to let you steal my joy. Literally, I thought to myself, like, I cannot allow this man to put a bad taste in my mouth when it came to Valentine's Day. And so I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about, my backstory of like the last Valentine's Day that I had and why... Like, I had to get back in the mindset of the person doesn't make you happy. Like, for me, people say, well, what is Valentine's Day? What do Valentine's Day mean to you? People think legit Valentine's Day is getting a gift on this certain day. Like, I feel like your man should be loving on you all year round. Amen. It should not just be one day that your man legit, now he want to pay attention to you. You feel me? Or your girl should be running your bath water or, paying attention to you or cooking for you all year round. That should not be something that she does on that one day. You get steak on that one day. You feel me? Like, so I thought to myself, when it comes, if all my single people out there, all my lonely people out there, amen? For us, okay, not lonely people, because just because you're single doesn't mean that you're lonely. So back up, you know what I'm saying? Beep, beep, toot, toot, reverse. For us, cause I got a friend that was like, I do not want to be lonely on Valentine's Day. I was like, you don't have to. She was like, well, what can I do to reassure that I'm not gonna be lonely? I was like, what do you like doing? She was like, well, I like to eat. I like to shop. I said, well, go to the store, buy yourself something nice, give your reservation at one of your favorite restaurants or a restaurant you ain't never been. Get ready, just like if you're someone's taking you on a date. Get your hair done. Get your nails done. You buy yourself something nice to wear. You know, put on some nice perfume. You feel me? Like I have this. My mom used to always tell me. My mom used to. When I was a kid, I would hear my mom say, "There's nothing that a person cannot buy me that I can't buy for myself." However, it feels good when somebody else buys it for you because then it makes you feel like they're paying attention. But if you go back to the thing is legit, I ain't got nobody to buy me nothing. You feel me? Like everything I do for me. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody buying me nothing. Ain't nobody legit looking out for me. So I got to look out for myself. And it's the same thing with you guys. Like, don't sit there and wait around and mope around and be in the house and be like, you know, screw love. Because love is, like I say, love is literally loving yourself. People always associate Valentine's Day with love, but that doesn't mean someone else. Literally, that means literally loving yourself. You can take your children out for Valentine's Day, right? You can take your mom out for Valentine's Day. You can take, once again, but this video is all about taking yourself out for Valentine's Day and doing something nice for yourself. You feel me? Think about it. If you was in a relationship and your partner wanted $200 shoes, you would buy it. So why would you not buy yourself $200 shoes for yourself? Like, why you gotta wait until you get somebody to get in your bag to do something for them? Get in your bag for yourself. You feel me? So I'm gonna say 4 things on this video, and hopefully y'all get into it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This video is also even if you're not single. Like, even if you are in a relationship, but you find yourself literally, you want to just pick a day where you just want to be in tune with yourself, love yourself, and acknowledge yourself. This is the video for you. So like I said, I'm going to give y'all 4 tips in making sure that you have a good Valentine's Day, whether you're single or you're not. So let's get into this video. Now, the first thing is the most important thing. And I don't want you to forget this. Are y'all ready? Okay. Block out the negativity. Now, once again, you want to make sure that you block out the negativity. This day is special. This day should be special. How do I block out the negativity? Well, I'm going to give you some tips. 1, for me, I love going and get my nails done. I literally just got my feet done and literally sitting there with my mimosa, getting me my $55 foot massage gave me a chance to block out energy. Go get you a body massage. Go get you a all-exclusive massage and facial, right? Run your bath water, you feel me, and do the bubble bath and put some rose petals in there, right? This is give you an opportunity to block out the world, right? Just find what you like doing. If you're a man, go to the gun range, right? Take a stroll down, you know, the street, you know, listen to some good music. That sets the mood. I feel like in anything that we do, we got to make sure we set the mood. So set your mood before you do anything. That's the key. The second thing I want you guys to do is literally dress to impress. Now, I don't want y'all going out on this special day in some sweats and a hoodie, baby, because you wouldn't do it if you was going on a date, right? And mind you, we're taking ourselves out. So go in your closet, go put on something nice. You know what I'm saying? Go buy yourself something nice. If you can't afford it, go in your closet. I'm guarantee you there's an outfit in there that you have not worn, or outfit if you had a man or a woman you would wear. So put it on, right? Don't be afraid to go ahead and put you some heels on. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a man, go ahead and put your cologne on, right? Get your hair cut. Do the things that make you feel good. Now, there's this saying that says, when we look good, we feel good. Comment below if that's true. Because I know when my hair is done, my nails done, everything did, when I'm feeling good, when I'm at peace, when I can block out the noise of the world, when I tell you I am in tune with me. The third thing is stay off of social media. Stay off of social media because, yes, I ain't gonna lie. It's nothing like going on Instagram and you single, right? And you on Instagram and it's all these relationship goals and people out with their men and people are getting ready for these days and you over here looking all like, oh my God, what are they doing? I want to be like them. Let me tell you something, baby. Everything that you see on TV, everything that you see on social media legit doesn't mean that they're happy. Sometimes that shit is for show. Because I remember when I was in that toxic relationship, we did a lot of lovey-dovey things that we put on social media. But a lot of times that it was toxic. The moment was toxic. The timing was toxic. A lot of times we were doing toxic things before or after the picture. So don't sit there and be scrolling all on social media, seeing everybody else, you saw what I'm saying, relationship goals, when literally, baby, they're human just like you. They got problems, you know what I'm saying? And some of these women are settling being a side chick on this particular day, before or after, just so they can say that they had, somebody to go out for Valentine's Day. Shade, no shade. But that ain't gonna be me. I'm not gonna settle to just go out with somebody or be somebody's second choice or option just because I don't want to be lonely, right? So stay off of social media. The fourth thing I need you to do on this particular day is to treat yourself. Now, a lot of times, like me, I go out and literally I have money in the bank, surely what you think, but literally I go out to a restaurant and then give me a pasta for $14, knowing darn well I want the steak for $50. Get your steak. Get your steak. Get your mimosa. Get your Crown Royal. Whatever you want, get it. If you want it, get it. Like, baby, this is your day. This is your day. Think about it. You started your day with a level head, right? You looking good. You feeling good. You blocked out the noise of the world. And on top of that, you are eating the finer things, right? Like, I don't care if you take yourself to McDonald's. You feel me? Instead of you getting a $1.99 double cheeseburger, get yourself the meal. You feel me? But do not, lowball yourself on this day. And when someone says, well, what did you do for Valentine's Day? You can say, I was loved. That's it. Because once again, Valentine is supposed to be about love. And loving yourself is the most important love you can ever feel in the world. Now you may say, well, best friend, what you doing for Valentine's Day? First of all, get out of my business. I'm playing. I am actually taking my daughter to this restaurant that I showed her a couple restaurants and she picked a restaurant and didn't know. But that's the restaurant that I'm going to take her. I got her a nice little outfit. I'm going to go pick me up an outfit tomorrow, and we're going to go, and I'm going to wine and dine my baby, and she going to get her Shirley Temple, and I'm going to get my mimosa, and we're going to eat good, and we're going to feel good, and that's what we're going to do. And so, like I said, I don't have a partner right now, because like I told y'all, like a lot of y'all doing, I am literally focusing on myself. But in the process, I still deserve to feel loved and appreciated as I'm finding myself and I'm figuring myself out. And I think what happens a lot of times, we get these holidays like Christmas and Valentine's Day and whatever, Mother's Day, and we find ourselves not doing anything, right? But just because we don't have somebody to spend it with doesn't mean that you have to be alone doing it. So the next thing I want to talk about is, what can you do on Valentine's Day, whether you're like money is funny or money is not. Let's talk about 3 places you can go. So the first place I want you to do, I want you to go on Facebook or Instagram or just Google and like things you can do on Valentine's Day on a budget, and things will pop up in your area, right? Like, they literally have single stuff on Valentine's Day. They have stuff legit, sipping pains, things of that sort. Like, if you don't want to go to a restaurant, you can do things like that. The second thing is you can go to like an all-day spa. Now, all-day spas normally cost like $30 to $50 or whatever, and literally you can go there and hang out literally all day and go to the sauna rooms and take an advantage. And they normally have like 8 to 9 rooms, like sauna rooms, and literally you can enjoy the festivities there. And I know the facials and stuff like that are add-on, but they normally have like a pool and food there, and you can enjoy it. And you know what I'm saying? You're not in a rush. You feel me? And the last thing that I can say, if you're on a budget, is go to a park, have a picnic in the park by yourself. You feel me? You can Maybe go to your favorite restaurant, bring some food home, and put it on some nice plating, right? And literally watch a movie that you've been dying to watch, right? And because I do it all the time. Let's say there was a movie that came out in a movie theater, but let's say it's on Apple TV. I may pay $12, $13 to watch it in my home, and watch and eat some good food and fall asleep on my couch. Like, that's still a flex. You know what I'm saying? That's still a Valentine's Day flex. You still had a good time, right? Now, for my people out there that have children, I didn't leave y'all out, because y'all know Bestie have an 11-year-old daughter who is spoiled more than her mother. Now, if you have children, there's 3 tips, once again, that you can do with your children. The first thing you can do is have your kids or your kid put everything they want to do in a bucket, right? In like a hat or a bucket. And you write everything down and you put it into a bucket, right? And it tell them, is there any place you want to go eat at? Is there anything you want to do, right? Entertainment, any movies you want to watch. And put it all into a bucket. And then literally you can pick out 3 things out the bucket and y'all can narrow it down, or y'all can do all 3. Right? That right there, that way everybody in the house is doing what they want to do. And that's super exciting. Or for my mommies that have daughters, you can go get your nails done with your little one, right? Now that's fun, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes her feel like she's a big girl. Another thing you guys can do is go to like Shein or Temu or Amazon and get mommy and me outfits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Color scheme with your kids, right? Stuff like that will make them feel included and loved. And also too, you can surprise them with, balloons or flowers at school. You feel me? Make them feel love. The second thing you can do with your children is make them a Valentine's Day basket. So, like how Easter have it. It's like you're letting your children know that, one, you don't need a man or a woman. You feel me? As you get older, in order for you to be loved, because literally love starts once again with loving yourself. And legit, as long as I'm your mother, legit, I'm always going to make sure that my daughter feel love on this day, because that's my job. So buying your kid a Valentine's Day basket. Things you can put in there if you have a daughter, like a bath bombs. You can put it in a Roblox card. You can put money in there. You can put, maybe buy them a new comforter set. You can buy them flowers. If you got a son, once again, Roblox card. You can buy them a new phone case. Things like that. Chocolate. Things like that to show your love and appreciation for them. And one thing about your children, they're going to love everything that you do. The third thing you could do if you have children is literally just let them know how much you love them, how much you appreciate them. And I call this step right here like more of a love story. Let your children know, how did you fall in love with them? Maybe how you and their dad met, or how you and their mom met, what you love about them, right? These are little things that you can do with your little one to just reaffirm them that literally Valentine's Day is not all about getting presents. Literally, it's all about the little things. Like, even though I'm so high maintenance, and I'm okay to say that, I'm high maintenance but low maintenance. And the reason why I say I'm low maintenance because it doesn't take much to make me happy. Literally, like making me a ham and cheese sandwich with some potato chips and, some good old juice, you feel me, in bed, right? Rubbing my feet, little things like that makes me happy. Of course, I want to go out and, show my man off as he show his girl off. But right now, it's just me and my kid. So I remember my daughter was like, Mom, what can I do for you for Valentine's Day? I said, make me something, clean up the house, listen, right? So what she did was, she was like, all right, I'm going to clean up and make sure that, I don't stress you out. Like, literally, that is a gift within itself. I don't want y'all to get caught up in making you feel like you have to have someone on Valentine's Day because everybody is doing it. No, baby, that just means that if you are alone on Valentine's Day, that just means you save money. And also, you have more money to do stuff for yourself. Like, literally, remember, self-love is the best love. So think about it. If you're so used to wine and dining yourself on this day, when you finally do kiss somebody and they don't want to do nothing, legit, you got standards and you know what you want and what you don't want and what you're going to put up and what you don't want to put up with. And like I said, loving myself is important, right? And putting myself first is important. For example, like when I was younger or whatever, the word love, Love, was not a word that floated around my house very often. The hugs, the kisses, right? doing something for me just because it didn't exist. It literally didn't exist. And I'm being honest with you, an example of loving someone truly didn't exist in my household either. So like, it wasn't until when I got out of the house that I had to go through the trials and tribulations of literally men telling me they love me and me just instantly believing it, or them doing this bare minimum small thing for me and me falling head over heels for me. But as I got older, I had to realize that honestly, because I didn't know what love was, I fell for anything that looked like love or felt like love. But the more that I'm starting to fall in love with myself, and I'm starting to, my daughter shows me what love is. And, you know, and people like, well, best friend, what are you looking for? And I'm be honest with you, I'm looking for the impossible. Yes, you heard me. I'm looking for the impossible. I am looking for unconditional love. People say it's so impossible to find unconditional love. And the reason why is because literally people are so quick to run away when things get hard. So many people are so quick to throw in the towel when things get rough. No, I want someone to love me even when I get on your nerves. I want you to tolerate me even when you don't feel like tolerating me. And I want you to honestly have my back even when I'm not in the room. Like, and love doesn't really mean someone that you're dating. It can be a friend. You feel me? It can be your parents. It can be your siblings. Like, I want unconditional love, period. And like I said, if you honestly are like me, where love has been a very strange word or unfamiliar word for you, literally you struggle with not want to be alone. Like, I said it. You struggle with not wanting to be alone. And like I said, on Valentine's Day, when you see everybody, when you see your friends, your unsingle homeboys or your unsingle homegirls, and they're happy or they appear to be happy, I mean, it's very common to want to be happy too. And I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all be like, I know this relationship is toxic, but I'd rather be with somebody, even if I know if it's toxic, just say I was with somebody. And that literally, I swear to God, that used to be me in my 20s. You know, I was okay with being in toxic situations because I really didn't want to be alone. But like I said, as I got older, like, I'm not going to let one day, February 14th, Valentine's Day, deter me to deal with somebody toxic or deal with somebody I don't want to be with, or give someone my body just because of this day. And then literally the next day or weeks later, literally I'm alone and feeling bad all over again. No, I'd rather honestly wine and dine myself, treat myself, go out with my girls because we're having a Valentine real soon, and really take time out for myself because I deserve it and you deserve it. And I feel like if you're single, like, you're gonna find love. Like, don't rush the process. Like, it's not a big deal to be by yourself. You feel me? Like, being by yourself sometimes is the best time for you to, clear your head and figure out what you want and what you don't want. You feel me? And if you are watching this video and you are in a relationship, you feel me? Just know what you want and don't settle. Like, literally do not settle. Period. And last but not least, if you are in a relationship and you're dating someone that's like, I don't really care about Valentine. Valentine is not a big deal for me. I don't really believe in going out and doing all that. It's just another holiday for me. That's so unfair. I used to date a guy like that. Like, I'm not really into that. You feel me? But then as soon as the Super Bowl come on, you into that. You into the tradition of watching the Super Bowl all the damn time, but you not in traditional legit to make sure that on this day, or you know what I'm saying, that the one day that I say that this is what I want. Because if you love me, then you're going to do what I want. Because I love you. I may not be into the football game, but guess what? I'm going to go and I'm going to be a good sport because that's what you want me to do. You feel me? So, like, if you are dating somebody that's not really into Valentine's Day or whatever, really not really into the spirit, just get into it, because once again, it's not really about you. And if you love the other person because it's all about love, then you're gonna do it because that's what they want and you love them. Just keep that in mind. Because I hate when people like, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so I'm not doing nothing. Like, don't do that. Don't be corny. Don't be corny. Go give your girl some flowers. Go make sure your man is good and snap out of it. Come on now, because it's not about you. Because what the goal is for them to make it about you and you to make it about them. And if you making it about you, if you making it about them and they making it about you, that means y'all both are motherfucking happy. That's like, think about it. That's the goal. Whew. Anyways, like I said, this video was all about being single on Valentine's Day, tips and trips, and make sure that you know that you are loved. Best friend, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And remember, just because you ain't got nobody this year doesn't mean you're not going to have next. And if you don't have next, then screw it. You're amazing. Remember that.